Lindsay from Outshining Ed, and this is a short yoga series for yoga for digestion. So after you've eaten, this is supposed to re-energize you, kind of massage and give love to your internal organs and get you feeling re-energized again instead of lethargic. So change into something comfy. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's fine. Do it on the floor, do it on the carpet. Don't let anything prevent you from doing this. It's easy to do. We'll make some modifications along the way. Let's get started. So I want you to start by coming into a child's pose. So knees apart, knees wide, feet together. Go ahead and take your arms straight in front of you and place your forehead on the floor. Take deep breaths in and out. Breathe through your nose. Child's pose is a naturally good posture and pose for digestion. Sink back into the hips. Allow your hips to sink onto your heels. And I want you to imagine just for a moment that there's a trap door at the top of your forehead, which is now pushing into the ground. Let that trap door open and allow all the thoughts in your head, all the words floating in your head, just to pour out of that trap door. One by one, see them falling out. See them going into the ground, into the earth. All the words in your head, all the thoughts, they're just escaping the mind. Let them go. Breath in. Out. Now I want you to think of an intention or dedication for this practice. It could be one word. It can be a dedication to yourself or somebody else. Intention can be related to healing, loving yourself, caring for yourself. I want you to stretch your arms out a little bit further. Push your palms into the earth, or into your yoga mat rather. Now get that word or intention into your mind. And I want you to close that imaginary trap door and just let that one word float around in your mind, and let that be present throughout this practice. Breath in, breath out. Sink back into your hips. When you're ready, push into your hands, come up onto all fours. We're going to do a series of cat-cow here. So when you inhale, I don't want you to just sink into your bones here. This is cow. Look up, engage your kind of belly muscles, your core here, and exhale into cat, and tuck your pelvic bone under. And do any organic movements that feel right for you, and go according to your breath. So inhale takes you up, and exhale you release. Hear the creak of my knees. And again, this is massaging our intestines and giving them love, saying thank you for doing your work. And we're going to be kind to you. Keep doing this and take any natural movements that feel good to you. One more inhale. Exhale. Tuck your toes. Move your hands out in front of you a few inches. Go ahead and push back into downward dog. Maybe you're down dog, maybe you're still on your knees for your down dog, and that's your work, is just pushing into your arms like this today. That's okay. Maybe you want to push into your feet. Maybe you're up here. Maybe your work is just bringing your heels down to the earth. And that's fine. If your heels are down to the earth, then push into the inner edges of your feet. Keep a soft bend into your knees. Push into your whole hand, especially the inner part of your hand, your thumb and pointer finger. Now, down dog allows the blood to go to your head and your heart, which is especially important in eating disorder recovery because it allows us to have clarity of thought, allows us to make good decisions for our bodies, our minds, our spirits. Any kind of inversion allows the blood to flow to our head and to our hearts. You know, we were all created with the ability and the capability to find answers, to act, to try, and to have the ability to recover. We were born that way. It's wired in us. When we were learning how to walk and we fell down, we didn't just give up, we try again. So that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to do throughout recovery. Go ahead and bend your knees. Take a step up, walk to your hands. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Put a generous bend in your knees and let your tummy just drape over your legs. Again, here we don't want to engage our core. We just want to hang here. Let the blood go to our head. Give it some love and nutrition. You can put your hands under your feet. Kind of massage your hands with your toes here. You're doing a great job. Stick with it. Okay, go ahead and inhale halfway. And then exhale and find a seat. Hear your knees creak and just give yourself love for your body and what it's able to do. Roll onto your back. We're going to do a bridge pose. So bring your heels close to your fingertips where you can touch them. And again, maybe this is your work today. If you have a block, you can put it under your sacrum and make it a more restorative bridge pose. If you want to go ahead and lift up slowly with intention. If you want to wiggle your arms under you, you can. It's not necessary. You want to lift up from both your glutes and your legs here. You want to push up. Again, we're just sending energy into our inner body here. I know when I was in recovery, in active recovery, a yoga teacher told me, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm something divine. And that can mean different things to different people. Go ahead and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Slowly, we're going to do one more of these. Take a couple breaths. When you're ready, come back up. To me, something divine means something spiritual. So it could be the Creator, God, Jesus, Krishna, Allah, whoever you believe in. But if you're not spiritual in any way, then it can be your intuition or your gut. But you're not your body. You're not your mind. Those things don't define you. You're something more than that. We're here for a purpose. Exhale, come down. Extend the legs. Inhale the right leg in, give it a hug. What this does is works on the colon. It massages the colon. Again, the whole idea here is after a meal, I know a lot of times you feel lethargic or you might have urges. And this is simply to let you know that you can still move, you can still do things. And don't let Ed or anyone else get in your head. Do things that are good for you. Get a hug, move around, exhale. Inhale your left leg in. Hug. Do things to love your body and love yourself because you're worth it. Exhale. Take both legs in. Give them a hug, roll left to right. Massage that low back there. And when you're ready, we're going to release to Shavasana or corpse pose and just take your arms out wide, put your palms up, which signifies that you're ready to receive. I want you to close your eyes and think of that intention again that you set. And think about ways that you're going to manifest that. Maybe you already did by just doing this practice, and you should pat yourself on the back and just thank yourself for showing up and for doing that, because this stuff isn't easy and you did a great job. And stay here as long as you like. And thank you so much for coming today, and I'm sending you lots of love and light.